Oh, hello viewers. Didn't see you there. What the? Anyways, viewers, this is Saki Nikado stuff Final to Anime 2023 here, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell notification so you're notified for new content on the channel. But yeah, all four of those are very optional as they are called options. Don't really have to do anything with that. Oh, disgusting. The video will contain scenes of explicit violence and gore, scary moments, strong language, and other things of horror. Viewer discretion is advised, and this horror anime story is rated R. No surprise, because I always make horror anime stories with all kinds of twists and turns, literally. I mean, think about another, that and other horror anime stories like Tokyo Ghoul, Parasite the Maximum, Hellsing Ultimate, which is the remake of Hellsing, etc., They all have twists and turns. I'm just a writer that makes horror anime stories and basically puts them on the internet. So basically, my horror anime stories are a part of the horror anime universe, but that's a different story in a different time. I don't even know if I put the origin story up. Anyways, today, or, well, tonight, if you can see the window, it's my 122nd or 122 horror anime story. Season 1, Part 1, with the opening song called Master of the Tentacles. Originally, it was going to be Lord of the Tentacles, but that would have been a plagiarism thing, and I am highly against plagiarism. In case you guys are writers out there and write horror anime stories like me, I'll go over the 2 facts of plagiarism. Number 1, do not copy off of anybody. Number 2, it is very, very illegal in my opinion. And then there's a third one. Because I'm against plagiarism, it is extremely, basically a higher level of 1,000 degrees of sunburn of stealing somebody's work. It's very illegal, and I think you can actually go to jail for it. I don't know. But I don't think I would like to know. Whatever, that being said, viewers, let's get straight into the video. Alright. Welcome to Season 1, Part 1 of my 122nd horror anime story, Master of the Tentacles. Yeah, so like my other horror anime stories and other horror animes out there, this one is fucking terrifying, and it gets weird pretty quickly. I'll run a summary of how scary it's gonna be. Like, imagine you mix up Sakura Jaryu and you mix up Lucy Fenhaven, the Lucy Fenhaven saga. And you mash that together and form a little bit of like hentai stuff, but there is like no hentai in this, I'm just saying. But what you get is a weird fucking horror anime. Like, imagine another was on drugs with Tokyo Ghoul, and you mash that together. That's how weird it's gonna get. So, welcome to Season 1, Part 1, Master of the Tentacles. Chapter 1 is called, or Episode 1 is called The Incident. Let's get straight into it. I'm very excited. Alright, Chapter 1, The Incident. The last thing I saw of my friends that horror of a summer, was their death, and I lived. It's not fair that they got to live. Why was I the only one that stayed alive? 12:30 p.m. at a diner, present day. Mr. Kaiichi, right? Kaiichi Lander, right? Can I talk to you? You of the incident, I hope I can talk about that. In the town of Frita. My name is Dale Liner. I am a journalist. Hope you can spare some time to chat with me, said 38-year-old Dale Liner. As he sat down, he saw Kaiichi look at him menacingly. Dale Liner has short brown hair, gray eyes, and white skin, and wears a yellow shirt, a brown jacket, gray pants, and brown shoes. But as Kaiichi looked at Dale, he said, "So, Mr. Dale, I'll tell you what happened 4 years ago on a awful summer of horror and bloodshed. As you see, I am 21 years old now. I was 16 back then, and hope you've emptied your bladder," said 21-year-old Kaiichi Lander with a look of incredible and irredeemable justice. Kaiichi has short black hair, blue eyes, and is missing his right arm, and has white skin, both legs, and his left arm, and wears, meaning his left arm, he has his left arm. He's missing his right arm. But we'll get to that like in part 2. And wears a gray shirt, a black jacket, black pants, and black shoes. Excuse me. Now, we skip to 4 years ago in the town of Frita, of the horrifying summer of that fate of 4 friends. Alright, let's introduce the characters. Hey Kaiichi and Juliet, where are you going? Me and Max are about to party, like get drunk and stuff, said 13-year-old Dennis, a boy with no care of himself but care of others. Dennis has short gray hair, hazel eyes, white skin, and wears a tan shirt, blue pants, and brown shoes. What? Oh, me and Kay are walking home, said 14-year-old Juliet, a girl with long pink hair, green eyes, huge tatas, and a big butt, and wears a blue shirt, no bra, and wears gray pants, no underwear, and brown shoes. But as Max looked at Kaiichi, he said, "Take care, and be safe going home, you two. It is pretty dangerous out there. You don't know what's around the corner," said 12-year-old Max. My voice, said 12-year-old Max, with worrisome in his voice and a look of sadness. Max has short yellow hair, gray eyes, white skin, and wears a tan shirt, black pants, and brown shoes. But, as everyone was home that night, Kaiichi laid on his bed and said, "So worried. Max, he was acting so strange. I was so concerned of others, but Max was acting just too weird. He was acting so worried at the party at Dennis's house. Max looked a bit sad as well, but why? I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell was he sad about, or was he just scared? Damn it. I'm gonna protect my friends no matter what. No matter whatever is out there," said 16-year-old Kaiichi Lander with a sight of protection of anyone. Kaiichi has short black hair, blue eyes, white skin, and wears a gray shirt, brown pants, and brown shoes. And as Kaiichi patted himself with both hands on his back, he went to sleep and woke up the next day and got a phone call from Dennis saying that Max is missing. Uh-oh. So that is the end of chapter 1, or episode 1. Chapter 2. Kaiichi, Juliet, and Dennis talk about the disappearance of Max. Okay, so you guys will see at the end of this chapter that it gets pretty weird. Alright, present day. Have you had your fill, Mr. Dale? Or should we just keep going? Well, I say let's keep going. Wait, what the hell? What, what happened to your right arm? You'll find out, Dale. Now let's get back to the story at hand. 4 years ago, at the park. Damn it, Dennis, you bitch. You were supposed to protect Max. What happened to him? Said Juliet as she pushed Dennis to the ground and started to choke him as she was kneeled up on him, pinning him to the ground. And as Kaiichi went to the park, he had started to push Juliet off of Dennis's body and stop choking him. Kaiichi said, "Can we just talk about this normally? Please. I know you guys are under a lot of pressure, but we have to talk about this like normal humans. Be civilized for once, would ya?" And as Dennis and Juliet agreed, all three of them sat on 3 swings and began to talk about the disappearance of Max. "You think he's okay?" Dennis, hey, are you okay?" said Juliet, as Dennis was feeling terrible of his broken and honored responsibility. He began to cry as Kaiichi stood up, and as he saw someone or something in some movement in a bush in the woods. He had told Juliet and Dennis to stay in the park, but when he got to the bush in the woods, he saw something of horror, so terrifying that he was speechless of it. Or was it? No, 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 it can't be. In God's name, what the fuck? As Kaiichi yelled, both Juliet and Dennis came just to see Kaiichi in shock, laying down, facing upwards to the sky as his eyes shook. Dennis and Juliet saw Max ripped in half with no eyes and blood everywhere. But as Kaiichi ran, Dennis followed him, and as Juliet had vomited, she ran home, and as all 3 of them got home safe and sound that day, night had came. When Juliet went home, she stripped till she was naked and hopped in the bathtub and said, "Wow, my boobs are very bouncy, but aside that, I still can't believe it. Max is dead. Crazy stuff, I say," said Juliet, as the bathtub water turned into black ink. As she slid under the ink, she was fully covered in ink and was fully naked. But as she took a gasp of air, and as she had wiped the ink from her eyelids, she opened her eyes and saw many tentacles. And as she got out of the tub, the tentacles went in her mouth, and as she passed out, she soon woke up, all dressed in black, with no ink on her anymore. Her hair was now very short and blue, and her eyes were white and purple with a mix of glowing red. As she had an urge to kill, this power of the tentacles within her has turned her into a nut job of a killer. And as she realized she has blue cat ears instead of normal ears now, she named herself Cat Evia. I will kill anyone in my way with these tentacles inside me. Yes, meow, said Cat Evia with a smile and a look of horror as she licked herself, her left arm like a cat. Then, as her eyes grew purple, she walked the night with streets with full purple eyes and ready to kill. That's the end of chapter 2, and now we go to the opening song, and then that will be the end of season 1, part 1. Okay. Opening song 1, Twisted Fantasy. Twisted Fantasy? Wonder what that would mean. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the opening song, and, well, it's black screen time, obviously. Let's get right into it. Destined to end your life as it rots, as it rots, as it rots away, yeah. Opening destined to end, I don't give a caring fuck of a so-called thing. Now see all around you the neverland of the endless suffering. We will go, yeah, so feel the pain. No one chose this for you. No choices, nor chances to live. You feel an evil twisting in your body. We were friends, and now it's survival to revival. Now go! Save yourself, Nikki Morikaki, da. Like a blood river, death is everywhere. And so feel the insanity of sexuality. Doctor will inject and hold you down. Such sanity of Christianity. No Christianity, just death. So like a fucking fuck of hell. So fucked as fucking fucked. Sucker of pain of survival. Death and sexuality of this world. Like a fantasy. Till your soul and the flowers rot away in this world. You got it all, you best believe it. Anyways, viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of season 1 of my 122nd horror anime story, Master of the Tentacles. Stay tuned for part 2 and more of my horror anime stories and more content. And to make sure that you don't have to check every now and then, make sure you click the bell notification so you're notified for the newest content and updated videos on the channel. And like the video, subscribe, and comment. All 4 of those are optional, but I highly recommend the bell. That being said, viewers, go check out my second channel called James457, where I will be going live most of the time until I go live on this channel. That being said, viewers, I will see all of you in the next video. This has been Second and Kato Stuff Flame into Anime 2023 here. And for now, viewers, I am out. Peace out, y'all. And stay safe out there.